All right. So the first thing I wanted to look at today is talking about hook kicks specifically, is what do you do after your hook kick, right? You guys all have a basic understanding of that mechanic and it's looking great so far. But the biggest thing that I see is maybe not having a clear intention of what you want to do after your hook kick, right? We think a lot about what happens as I'm hitting the paddle and before I'm hitting the paddle, but what I want to do after is equally, if not more important. So for our first drill, go ahead and do whatever type of hook kick you're comfortable with, but I want you to first think about stepping back to where you came from after your hook kick. So if you're doing a back leg, you're going to swing up, hook kick, and with control, place that leg down back behind you. If you're doing a front leg hook kick, it's going to be a little bit easier. You're going to lift, hit, and just set that leg down. You could also play with, if you want to get more advanced, lifting up, hooking, and pivoting and stepping back. So in kind of a retreating hook kick. Let's go ahead and play with that a few times. I'll demo a few more with you, and then I'll take a look and see how it's going. So come up, hook, and then before you set down, try to pivot back. It can be quite awkward. Try to find a way to control your weight after your kick and set back down. So you're thinking about the chamber after your kick. Nice job, keep on going. Yeah, so the idea is just to be a little bit more mindful of what's going on after your kick, how you're getting back to a kicking stance. Very good. Yeah, that one's tricky. All right, so let's move on to the next one. So now we're going to do the opposite. You're going to find your kick wherever it is and step down in front. So note, key phrase, step down in front. That means aggressively. So this does not count, right? I'm not stepping forward, I'm setting straight down. I want to hook and then step forward. Okay, so I exaggerated that. I even slid a little bit forward. That's totally fine too. But thinking about doing your hook kick and then not letting that momentum drop down, keeping it driving forward. So falling forward after your kick. Go ahead and give that one a try. Very nice, looks good. All right, so now the third variation. Now you're going to lift up or swing up into a chamber, depending on if you're doing front or back leg. Then you're going to throw your kick, and then you're going to come back to a chamber in the front. So chamber, hook kick, chamber again. And try to think about it like a circle. So I'm chambering, scooping, and chambering right back to my same spot. You're just throwing a big loop out from your chamber and pulling back into chamber. So it should be a dynamic movement. Yes, looks good. Yeah, that looks a lot different than what we were doing before. And it has some advantages. It's a little more the tomahawk style or classical Korean point sparring or forms style of kicking. Not one of my strengths personally, but it is a lovely way to kick. Very nice. So also, as you're doing this, be aware of your foot position, right? You can totally heal it, keeping your foot flexed the whole time. That's awesome. That would kind of be my preference in terms of practicality. But if you're point sparring, you may want to leave your foot out to get that extra 6 inches of foot space, right? There's a range where if I'm trying to hit with my heel, I'll miss, where if I pointed my foot, that extra 3 inches would get me onto a paddle or onto my target. Yes, so you should be able to do both, is my point. Don't get stuck thinking that there's only one way to kick. Very nice. So what's a possible advantage of that style of kicking, where you go from a chamber to a kick back to a chamber? Right, we've been over that before. It's versatility. It's also going to help your balance, right? So if you have that chamber kick chamber in your back pocket as something that you can do, right? If I chamber kick and then fall forward, or chamber kick and fall backwards, those are potentially limiting my options. What if I want to throw a kick and I don't know where I want to go afterwards? Then it might be good to chamber kick chamber and stay there, because then I can either explode forward or backwards or stay out of that chamber position. So it's this idea of starting from center, expanding your technique, and coming back to center. That's going to help your balance a lot, right? Focusing on that center point. So now let's try a variation of the third one. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to find your stance. You're going to come up, chamber, kick, chamber, and then see if you can explode out of your second chamber, either into a forward movement or a backward movement. So alternate, and try not to decide which way you're going to go until you actually land in that second chamber. So we're building that versatility into the recovery pattern from our kick. Chamber, kick, recover to a chamber, and then decide where you need to move from there. Or if you want to just throw another kick, you should also be able to pivot up, chamber, kick, kick again. Same kick or different kick, right? Preserving those options as much as possible. Nice. Very good. So this should seem familiar with kind of the theme we've done for the past couple of weeks of looking at different versions of kicks, right? Different applications and different mindsets. Do I want to throw a hook kick to end this match, or do I want to throw a hook kick as a feeler to set up another combination? And then also, what are the strengths and weaknesses of varying levels of commitment as far as your balance goes and your power level? All right, very nice. Let's go ahead and move on. I've got one more little drill for you. So now we're going to switch gears a little bit and not worry so much about that chamber. And we're going to focus more on developing a fluid type of power in this game. So now we're going to switch. If you weren't doing back leg, switch to a back leg now. So you're swinging your back leg up and just coming into that shape. So notice I didn't really go through a chamber. This is the whip kicking version of a hook kick. So if I'm doing round kicks, chamber, snap, that's one option. Or I can swing straight up, turn my hips over, and get that spiraling, cracking power. So same idea with a hook kick. I can come up, chamber, and snap, or I can flow through and hook that way. So the key to power on that one is keep your leg pretty straight. You don't want it to come out and across and hit. You want it to come straight up. And then as usual, it's actually your foot pivoting and your hip turning. It's going to change the arc of your leg, change the trajectory of your leg, so where it turns into a hook. So what does that mean? That means your standing leg needs to go from toes this way to, as you pass through the chamber position that you're not stopping in, you're going to be at about 45 degrees off of forward. That's facing this way. And then when you actually hit, it's going to pivot to all the way with your heel facing forward towards your partner. So try that one out. Focus on keeping the leg fluid and spinning. So as your standing leg heel goes forward, that's what pulls your kicking heel to your backside. Again, relying on that double helix coil of your legs in the same direction, powered by hip rotation. Looking good. Try a few more. Yeah, that we're used to this one. This one comes out a lot in sparring and full speed paddle drills. No time to chamber, gotta go now. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and pause there. Check it. And kunye. Excellent work, everyone.
All right, hey kunye, hey everybody. So we are gonna go over again some techniques. So let us start, before we do all this stuff standing, we're gonna do some more hook kick dynamics. We're gonna do it standing, but we're also gonna do it sitting. So let's everybody just lay down, just like this. Good. So what I want you to do, everyone see how I'm laying down? I don't want you to hunch and curl into a ball like this. I want to see if you can straighten your body into a line like this. All right, so I'm going to do it sideways so you can see me, but I want to make sure that my legs are straight and as straight as my body, okay? Now, what I want you to do, we're going to do leg lifts first, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to get up our front leg, we're going to lift it up, and we're going to bring it down. But don't touch your ankles. Make sure your ankles don't touch, and up, and down. Good, we're going to do 10 of these, and 3, and down, 4, and down, 5, and down, 6, and down, 7. Again, don't let your ankles touch. And down, 9, and down, and 10, and down. Good. Now you can let them touch. And switch other side.
You skipped 8.
Did I?
Yeah. You
Uh-oh.
said 7 and 9.
All right, well, then Instructor Alex doesn't know how to count. Let's do it again on the other side. Ready? And 1, up and down. Again, try to keep your body straight. All right? And 2, and down. 3, and down. 4, and down. 5, and down. 6, don't let your feet touch, and down. 7, or I said 6, down. 7, and down. 8, and down. 9, and down, and 10. Awesome. Now everyone go back to the other side. So now, all we're gonna do that's different, everybody do one leg lift like we just did. We're gonna keep our body straight, lift it up. Now what I want you to do, I want you to touch the back of your leg. Touch the back of your leg, and now I want you to bend your leg, and I want your leg to almost eat your hands like this. Everybody see that? It's gonna eat it like that. So you're gonna let your leg eat, and you're just bending your leg. That's all you're doing. You're bending your knee, but your body is still doing the same thing that it was doing with the leg lift. All right? Now I want you to point your toes, and what we're doing is we're doing those round kicks, okay? So round kicks from laying down. So let's have our leg up, leg lift. Now bend, and now we're gonna extend and hit with the top part of our foot. That's that round kick motion. So can you do this while having your hands up? Or maybe one hand up and looking towards where you're kicking? All right, so we're going to do 10 of these. Ready? And 1, kick and bend. And 2, kick and bend. Good. 3, kick and bend. Good. And 4, kick and bend. Nice. 5, kick and bend. 6, kick and bend. 7, kick and bend. 8, good. 9, kick and bend. And 10, kick and bend. Awesome. Let's try the other side. So again, make sure we're a giant pencil, like we're doing a pencil dive in the ground, not the ground, that would hurt, in the pool or in the water, okay? So I'm a pencil. Now we're going to do a leg lift. Now you're going to bend your leg or bend your knee. And now we're going to point our toes and round kick. Good. Let's do 10 of those. Ready? Bend. Extend. 1. Good. Bend. Extend. 2. Bend. Extend. 3. Again, we got to keep our legs up. They can't be touching each other like this. Ready? And 4. Bend. Extend. 5. Bend. Extend. Again, this is difficult. It's okay that it's difficult, but we got to keep trying. All right? And 6. Good. And 7. And 8. Good. Bend. Extend. 9. And 10. Bend. Extend. Nice. Good job, everybody. Now, what I want us to do, we're going to go back to the other side, okay? We're going to have our leg up. Now, what I want you to do is I want everyone to try doing this. We're going to bring our leg up like a leg lift. Then you're going to go forward with the leg. And then you're going to go backwards with the leg. All right? Can you guys try that? So ready? Up, forward, backward, back to center, down. So I'm going up, left, right, middle, down. Does everybody see that? Give me a thumbs up if you can see that. All right, let's try that now. So everybody point your toes at your screen so I can see the bottom of your foot, just like this. Good. All right, now, remember pencil dive. We got to be a straight line. So be a straight line so that you can hardly see yourself on your camera. Point your toes at your camera. Good. Leg lift up. Good. Now, ready. Let's go left. Let's go right. Let's go back to the middle and down. Good. Let's do it again. Ready? Up, left, right, middle, down. Good. Let's do 3. Up, left, right, middle, down. Good. Let's do it again. 4. Up, left, right, middle, down. Are you still a pencil or are you hunching now? We don't want to be hunched. Keep that pencil dive. Ready? And again, up, left, right, middle, down. Again, ready? Up, left, right, middle, down. Good. Up, left, right, middle, down. I know your legs are probably sore, but we're almost done. Keep going, everybody. Almost there. Up, left, right, middle, down. Up, left, right, middle, down. Up, left, right, middle, and down. Awesome job, everybody. Now we got to do the other side, and then we go on to the next thing. So let's do this really quick before we do the other side. Let's give ourselves a little break. Let's do the hurdle stretch, okay? So let's bring our leg right here, just like we do whenever we had classes. We're soon to be pod classes. So have your left leg out, your back straight. Let's lean and touch our toes now, all right? So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a trick. When your muscles are hurting or when you're tired, sometimes your body is actually tired because you're not breathing. The more oxygen your body gets, meaning the more air you breathe in, the more things it has to make it not hurt, all right? So meaning the more you breathe in, the more likely your muscles are to stay strong and not be as tired as you think they may be right now, okay? So remember to breathe. So when we're stretching, we're breathing too, all right? Switch feet, other side. Good, other side. Let's count to 10 in Korean. Let's try it. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Well done. All right, now let's do that other side. So first things first, pencil dive. Turn over. Good. Is your body straight? Let's do that leg lift. Good. Now, again, I'm showing you my foot. I'm going to go left, right, middle, and down, just like that, everybody, okay? We're going to do 10. Remember, this is going to be hard. Remember to breathe. If you hold your breath, it's only going to hurt more, okay? Ready? And up, left, right, middle, down. Good. 2, up, left, right, middle, down. 3, up, left, right, middle, down. 4, up, left, right, middle, down. 5, up, left, right, middle, down. Ready again. 6, up, left, right, middle, down. 7, up, left, right, middle, down. 3 more, everybody. 3 more. Take a deep breath. Ready? And breathe out. 1 more. Everyone breathe again. Breathe in. And breathe out. 3 more. Let's do this. Ready? Pencil dive. Make sure your body's straight. And up. Left. Right. Middle. Down. Again. Up. Left. Right. Middle. Down. Last one. Make sure you're doing this with good form. Ready? Up. Left. Right. Middle. Down. Good job, everybody. All right, what's the time? Let me check the time right now. Make sure I'm not going over time.
4 o'clock is the national.
Oh, we still got time, everybody. Oh, no. What does that mean? We're going to try it standing, okay? So everyone stand up. Grab a chair if you'd like. But over time, I want you to understand that the chair is here not to do the work for you. All right? The chair is here, or the bed, or the couch cushion, or whatever, is here to help you. Not here to do the work for you. So don't use it too much. Use it a little bit. Again, you are big and strong, and you are growing to become a black belt, so you have to make sure that it is still growing. The chair can't grow anymore, can it? No, but I can. All right, so let's try this. I'm going to grab the chair. Let's bring up for our round kick, okay? So I'm going to get in my chamber position, and I'm going to kick. Ready? And 10 of them. Extend. 1. Bend. Back. Good. 2. Extend. Bend. Just like we did on the ground. 3. Extend. Bend. Good. 4. Extend. Bend. Good. 5. Extend. Bend. 6. Extend. Bend. 7. Extend. Bend. 8. Extend. Bend. 9. Extend. Bend. And 10. Extend and bend. All right. Everybody, I'm going to help you out one more time. So whatever thing you're holding on to, make sure it's behind you, okay? If it's behind you, I want you to kick the opposite way. So if I'm holding onto a wall, if this chair is a wall, I can't just kick this way, all right? I want my kicks to go that way, because if I'm doing a round kick, I'm kicking that way, okay? You see? So everybody, look which way you're kicking. I'm going to kick this way. I'm going to kick this way. So I'm going to hold on to my chair behind me. I'm going to bring up my knee. Hands up. Look where you're kicking, okay? Again, if I'm kicking and I do this motion, I'm kicking this way. Does that mean I'm looking that way? No, I'm looking that way. Good. Ready? Let's do 10. Ready? And extend. 1, 2. Good. 2, kick and bend. Good. 3, kick and bend. 4, kick and bend. Good. 5, kick and bend. 6, kick and bend. 7, kick and bend. Good. Go slow. Don't go too fast. 8, kick and bend. 9, kick and bend. And 10, kick and bend. Nice job, everybody. I'm going to do the other side now. I'm going to do it facing you. So that's where I'm facing for my kick. So I'm kicking like that. So this means my chair is going to be behind me. I'm doing hook kicks now. So remember, when we did it on the ground, we did middle, left, right, middle, down. I'm going to have us try that, but standing, okay? So I'm going to be facing you in my kicking stance. So where are you facing? Let's first get into kicking stance and face the way that you want to kick. Good, you had it? Nice. Now I'm going to hold onto my chair behind me. I'm going to bring up my leg like that leg lift. Okay? All right? I'm going to bend my leg. Now I'm going to go... Actually, let's just keep our leg middle. Okay? So keep it middle like this. Now I want you to go left. Now I want you to go right. Now I want you to go middle. And then down. Okay? Let's try that out together. All right? Ready? And up. To the left. To the right. To the middle. And down. That's hard to do, everybody, okay? So see if you can do it without doing this. All right? I don't want to see you leaning on something like this. That's not doing it. That's letting the chair do the work for you, okay? That's letting your cushion or bed do the work. So let's see if we can keep our posture upright and straight, okay? So I'm going to bring my leg up, keeping my balance. Ready? And 2, left, right, middle, down. Good. Again, 3, up, left, right, middle, down. Notice how I'm looking towards where my hands are going, and to where my kicking stance is. I'm looking this way because my opponent's that way. The whole time I do this, up, left, right, middle, I'm still looking that way, okay? So keep your eyes on your target. Ready? And 3, up, left, right, middle, down. Good. Use those hips. Ready? 4, up, left, right, middle, down. Good. 5, up, left, right, middle, down. Good. 6, up, left, right, middle, down. Ready? 6, up, left, right, middle, down. Remember, when you do and bring your leg up, you're aiming at your opponent. So that's the first thing. So aim your foot at me first. All right? Or wherever you're aiming your kick at. Okay? Which means that's where should your eyes be. Your eyes need to look where you're kicking. Up there. Okay? Ready? And 7. Up, left, right, middle, down. Good. Up, left, right, middle, down. 8, up, left, right, middle, down. 9, up, left, right, middle, down. Last one. 10, up, left, right, middle, and down. Well done, everybody. So, what kicks are we doing? What kicks are these? This is a round kick where I come across, and this is a hook kick where I come back the opposite way. You got to know how to work your legs out. Your legs need to be strong. All right? You use your legs every day whenever you walk somewhere. All right? Well, otherwise, we'd need wheelchairs. We don't need wheelchairs yet. So make sure that you keep your legs strong, okay? We all get stuck in our chair stances too much. Who does this stance? I do this stance a lot.
Same.
This is I'm going to sit on the top part of my butt stance and I'm going to play some video games. This isn't a good stance. All right? I'm not engaging my legs. Even sitting like this is more of a workout than that was. All right? So make sure you keep your legs strong and healthy. And that feeling that you feel, them feeling a little sore or a little tingly, that means they're growing and they're working out and they want to grow. But it's up to you if they're going to grow, okay? So help them out. Help them get big and strong, and let's do it so that we can do these kicks and you can get a black belt easier, okay? And everyone chitty up. And Kunya, good job, everybody. We're going to turn over to Instructor Owen for our last bit of meditation. Thank you so much for working hard today.
Okay, so today for our meditation, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to start introducing a standing meditation posture. I believe it's called standing on stake pose. Don't know why. That's a translation from Chinese, so it's always a little confusing. But for those of you who weren't here for our live class today, we're talking a little bit about getting your hips open and suspending your pelvis out of your seat bones. So a super quick recap on that. Imagine that these are muscles in my hips. This is not anatomically correct. This is a simulation. If I'm like this and those muscles are loose, I'm going to tend to have my hips collapse. And when Instructor Owen does this, he gets pain right here. So if you see him leaning like this, say, hey, Instructor Owen, engage your glute medius. And I'll go, oh, thank you. And I'll stand up correctly like I should so that I don't hurt myself. But when I stand up correctly here, when I'm leaning over and my hips are collapsed, I have this shape. When I fire my muscles and try to pull the ground apart with my feet, all of a sudden that rubber band gets nice and tight again. And that's going to lift my hips out of my hip sockets, which sounds bad, but it's actually a good thing. It means your legs are nice and supported. So when we kick and we fall over, we're collapsing our hip joint. And when we stand up big and tall and strong and make straight lines, we're supporting it. So we're going to play with that feeling a little bit in a meditation posture. So for this one, you can turn your toes in towards each other a little bit, have them about heel width apart. Then you're going to sink your weight down, drop into your heels, drop your weight into your heels, and then you're going to tuck your tailbone a little bit under. So the top of your hips is going back and the bottom of your hips is reaching forward. So you're engaging your core muscles and engaging your glute muscles a little bit. Then what we're going to do with our hands is let our shoulders roll forward but still be supported. Then we're going to lift our hands up and look at our fingertips at about our eye height, keeping our elbows down and heavy. So this seems like it's not very hard, but when you try to hold this position for a couple minutes, if you're not doing it absolutely right and engaging your muscles correctly, it gets really tiring really fast. So what you're thinking about in this position is imagine that you're holding a big balloon, and it's not just going to sit there and be kind of deflated. It's going to puff up and be strong and full. So imagine that feeling in all of your body. Your legs are puffing up and expanding, reaching out. Your arms are puffing up and expanding, reaching out. And you're countering that force by squeezing everything in at the same time. So you're actually activating two sets of muscle groups, the ones that expand out and the ones that squeeze in. So that's a super crash course in that. Let's go ahead and see if we can hold it for about 30 seconds and find some stillness and comfort in that position. Ready? Begin. So make sure your elbows are hanging down straight and feeling heavy. Yes, very good. So if you're using a ton of muscular effort to stay in this position, that's not quite what we're going for. But even if that's where you're at, that's okay. That will show you which muscles you are overusing because they will get tired faster. So the most important thing here is to make sure that you're keeping vertical space in your hips and your spine. So feel like you're pressing your head up, balancing a basketball on your head and trying to lift that up towards the ceiling. Finding length in the spine, all of your joints expanding open. All right, very good job. Thanks for trying that out with me today. Maybe we'll spend a little more time with that during the week. If you want some bonus points, try that out on your own. See how long you can hold it with any degree of comfort. and notice which muscles get tired. And then see if you can move your positioning and posture a little bit so those muscles find a little bit more relaxation in those. All right, thanks so much for coming today. Let's bow out. Cheerio. And excellent job, everyone. We'll see you next time.